I actually started undergrad as a preaching major. And so I was looking to do ministry, and I decided I could do ministry through whatever I wanted to do. And so I backed out of preaching and I transferred back home from the small Christian school that I was going to. And after that, I was at home for just one semester and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I decided that I really love studying the body. And so I transferred to Indiana Wesleyan University in Marion, Indiana, and I was an athletic training major. And so the plan was to do physical therapy, and I shadowed a PT, and I just thought it was so slow. And PTs are definitely needed, but it just was not for me and was not my calling.
No,
and so then I decided to switch majors to exercise science, and I was going to still pursue a graduate degree. I just wasn't sure what it was going to be in. I really got interested in chiropractic through just research and reading about it online. And I looked more and more into grad schools and the prerequisites, and I decided that it just wasn't for me. And so at that point, I was going to do cardiac rehab, and my roommate from Indiana Wesleyan transferred to Parker University in Dallas and started doing the pre-DC. And so his name is Stuart Yoder, and he's at Palmer now, but he's an awesome chiro, and he's killing the game at Palmer. And so when he left, I decided that I was going to travel a couple hours to his home in Pettysville, Ohio, to watch one of his little brother's basketball games. His name's Deke. He's a baller. And so when I went there, I wanted Deke to feel like he had an older brother at his games, and Stu was all the way out in Dallas, and so I knew Stu wasn't going to make it. And so when I went to Ohio, I was actually talking to Stuart's dad, and Stuart's dad was like, what are you wanting to do? And I was like, well, I want to do chiropractic, but I don't want to do all these prereqs. School's never really been my jam. And so he was like, well, at Parker, at least you don't have to do the courses that you're talking about for prerequisites. Like, I just helped Stu, like, with his stuff getting into Parker. And so through that, I actually decided to, I drove 2 hours home after the game, got online on Parker's website. I looked at their prerequisites and I was like, okay, like I can do this. The only class I was missing was Gen Chem. And so I came home that summer and I took Gen Chem here over the summer and applied to Parker and got in, and the rest is history from there. But that's how I got into chiropractic.